Alright, this video is to teach you how to set up an assignment using the Turnitin.com app through Canvas. What you'll be able to do is offer the students a few more formative ways of assessing their work. The first thing you want to do is go to your Canvas course and click on the Assignment tab and start a new assignment. You'll want to name it just like you normally do. You can also add any instructions or anything for the student that you normally do in the text box, any links or images. You want to choose the points that you're going to add in, the assignment group, and how the grade is going to be displayed, whether it's percentage, completing, complete, etc. The difference now is in the submission type. Normally it says no submission or online, and when you use the online, it had to click the button to enable Turnitin submissions. We're not going to use that this time. That's just for plagiarism, and you can continue using that, but if you'd like to use some of the other tools that Turnitin has, you need to click on External Tool, and a box will come up, and in that box, when you click on it, you look for the Turnitin.com LTI. You can also choose whether you want it to load into a new tab or not. I usually do. The rest of the information is up to you if you'd like to fill it in or not, when things are due, etc. You really don't need to, because Turnitin is going to do it in a different spot for you. Then you click Save. A page that you probably haven't seen before will come up. That's because it's going to ask you to do more settings within the Turnitin app. So you click on this link and it'll open a new tab, and it will bring up a page that looks like this. You know that it's the right spot because it has the Turnitin logo on the top right corner, left corner. You click on Settings and it'll give you some choices. You'll want to choose the max grade, your start date, your due date, and when the students can see their grades. These are pretty specific. You can actually choose not only the date but the time. One of the things that sometimes happen is the dates get crisscrossed, and so you have like the release date is before the due date and things like that. So you need to make sure all the dates coincide. Over to the left, you need to choose whether you're going to allow submissions of any type. It takes PowerPoints and things like that, so it's just kind of a choice. You can choose just to take a Word document or a PDF or something too. Then you click on the little wheel that says Optional Settings, and there's several decisions you have to make. They're all personal choices. Do you want to allow late submissions? Where do you want your students' papers to be compared to? This is all for the plagiarism part. Would you like the students to be able to see if they've plagiarized before they've turned it in for their final copy? If so, you choose the middle one that says resubmissions are allowed until a due date. Some of these other choices, exclude bibliographic materials, again, are a choice. Some people choose to have it not look for those things. Other people want them to be looked at. All these things you're telling Turnitin to do for you. With the small matches, you can tell even how many words you want it to check against. Next, you need to check whether you want the students to see the originality reports and where the papers are to be saved. If you're doing just a draft and something not too important, maybe you don't want it to be saved. Otherwise, if you want it to be saved, that means that that's going to be there for a long time, and students are going to be able to not plagiarize their own papers or to share them with other people. Most people say standard paper repository. You can add a peer mark, which is where students can go in and check each other's work. We have that on Canvas as well. The Turnitin is just a little bit different looking, and personally I like it better. You can attach a rubric as well. If you decide that you would like me to go in, or a technology coach to go in and add the rubric for you, they can. Or you can launch the rubric manager and put it in yourself. You just click on whichever rubric you'd like, and you can grade it from Turnitin with the rubric. The next part is the ETS, and this is the part that is different than Turnitin. You want to be able to enable grammar checking, and you can choose the level of grammar checking for your student. For example, you can click on the handbook that tells you whether you want to use high school, or you can use ELL, elementary, middle school, or advanced type learners, and that will it'll make the grading a little more stringent the higher the level. You want to choose both kinds of dictionaries and use all your spelling and such. And then you hit submit. This concludes how to add an assignment through Canvas for Turnitin.